Then the Fulani goes there. Pew, 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 pew. They give them the guns. Brrr. They dispose those people and then mining starts happening there. Zamfara.
I went to Africa. I was fighting with guns. They had 6. Yes, I won. I have my head over here. But what is even more disturbing is why is it that the Africans haven't done something about it?
Order that we are currently trying to shake off. And so the challenge that us leaders of Africa today face is not a liberation struggle. That was fought by Kwame Nkrumah and our forebears.
Yeah, so I have to show my Jamaican passport. When I showed my Jamaican passport, brother, the official at the border asked me for my phone number.
He's won several titles and was a former world boxing champion. And this news has come as a big shock.
So VERYDARKMAN has sparked a conversation on social media, and listen, the way people are talking about this, I don't know, but I'm even afraid for his life. I'm even afraid for VERYDARKMAN's life because, hey, and also the president of Ghana was interviewed and he was talking about what Africa should do to help the economy of Africa and also the youth in Africa. And also I have Dr. Arikana sharing some history about Africa, I think in a town hall meeting. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking, just give the video a thumbs up. Let's go into the video, watch, come back and talk.
Off your mic.
There's nothing.
Off your mic, Mr.
I'll tell you.
Off your mic.
Hold on. I would also like to share this part of an information.
1 minute.
1 minute, I promise you. Start counting, please. Yeah. You see, the Fulanis are very important in the security of this country. Very, very important. They have a very good communication system. Their leaders can just make just one call, and everybody will just be on the pause. Nothing will happen. Their communication is really good, and the information will get to Niger, Mali, blah, blah, blah. Now, let's say in Benue. The Fulanis in Benue don't attack the people in Benue. No, I'm coming. I'm heading somewhere. The Fulanis in Benue don't attack the people in Benue. The Fulanis that come to attack are Fulanis from outside. There's a way this whole thing happens. Now, these guns you're talking about, this insecurity, there are only one ethnic group that knows the bushes more than everybody. The Fulanis. They know the bushes more than everybody because they can walk from Abuja to Lagos inside the bushes. While doing that, some corrupt governments, they help transport guns in the bush. You see, a lot is going on that you people don't understand. The guns move from here to different states in Nigeria in the bushes. They also transport money in the bushes because they know the bushes more than everybody here. A lot is happening. I just want to open your eyes to this thing. Mind you, why are these people being used? I'm not telling you that the Fulanis are bad people. I'm telling you that a lot of them, large majority of them, are being used. Some of these kidnappings that happen in Edo State, you see Fulani man, you say the Fulani. It's not the Fulani man that kidnapped you. No. It's an Edo man that kidnapped you. But they bring a Fulani man that they saw in the bush. They say, just take. If they call, answer. The Fulani man will just put his face there. The Edo man will collect. Understand this. You know why the Fulanis can do that? They are not educated. And also, they have nothing to lose. These people don't buy cars. They don't buy AC. They don't buy land. They don't buy nothing. They are very dispensable. Their houses are here. Next thing, they move from this place tomorrow. They go and put a hut there, and they move. A lot. You say, oh, Fulani S-men. No, it's not. It's not. These are your neighbors. These are people that know the community using these guys. A lot is happening. But above all things is the government. I'm telling you. I wish I could say more, but...
So, you seem to know so much about the intrigues in this. Maybe you should be taken up as a consultant to solve some of these. Are you now saying that it is the elite that are actually behind this insecurity, particularly the kidnapping?
We answer, don't worry. I will answer. Don't worry, I will answer you.
Because you said that the foot soldiers don't know much. It's people like, I don't want to use you and I, that approach them to go and do that. Are you saying the elites are the one pushing the persons in the bottom of the society to commit this crime.
Yes. Now, let me break it down. Some parts in Nigeria where they do mining, they will contact these Fulani guys and say, oh, we discovered gold here. There's tin here. But, you know, this community, they will not let us come. We are promising you a land for you to take care of your cows. Fulani man is like, okay, and we'll give you X, Y, Z. But those people need to live there. We are the government. We are giving that place to you. You just need to move them out. Then the Fulani goes there. Pew, 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 pew. They give them the guns. Brrr. They dispose those people and then mining starts happening there. Zamfara, think about it. Mining. The people that benefit are the elites. You see, there's a whole chain. There's a whole chain. The civil defense protects a lot of mining sites in this country. The police protect a lot of mining sites in this country. Then the corrupt military. You see, the military are very, very corrupt. Very, very.
Off your mic, Honorable, off your mic.
Then the military too, they protect a lot of mining sites. But before you assess this place, because you don't want to build these communities where you discover these mineral resources, you just want to chase them out. Then you end up killing a lot of people. When I went to Bokos, we saw minerals on the ground, in bags. You don't want them there, so you have to do, what do they call it? It's a form of land grabbing, ethnic cleansing. You just kill everybody there because you want to get something from the ground. It's a whole chain. Like I said, a lot of people benefit from this. The police, there's nothing the IG does not know. There's nothing the military doesn't know.
Mic.
There's nothing.
Off your mic, Mr.
I'll tell you.
Off your mic.
Hold on. There's nothing Nuhu Ribadu does not know. There's nothing Ogatosin does not know. They know everything.
Thank you. So you're blaming the elite and the government for all
of them.
All of them. Are you do you classify yourself as an elite? Just hold that thought. Please, can we pass the microphone to Chidima Ono?
Okay, so before I answer the question, I would like to apologize to the Nigerian military. Maybe I generalized everything. Like you know it. You know what I was trying to say. So I will apologize if you took it out of context. But I'm sorry in between, yeah? I'm really, really sorry. Very, very sorry. So now we'll come back to the question.
I apologize to the military guys too. They are our heroes.
Yes.
We know their sacrifices, so I apologize to them if they take it in a bad context. I'm sure that's not what he meant.
All right, thank you. So
The lady said, what would you do differently? Unfortunately, I don't really have the power to do a lot, but my advice would be, caught in the act, you die in the act. When you're caught in the act, especially these people that they rehabilitate, caught in the act, you die in the act. If the military and the police want to help the country, kill them when you catch them before you take them to your office or whatever thing. Now let me tell you, wait, I'm coming, don't worry, I will tell you why. When you take somebody's rights, you don't have rights anymore. You see, you have never thought about it like this. You were talking about human rights. If a Boko Haram man kills somebody, you have taken that person's rights. You no longer deserve your rights. You should also be killed. That's just what I mean by caught in the act, you die in the act. Don't worry, I did not go to school like you guys. I'm talking from experience and what I will do. If somebody attacks me tomorrow,
thank you.
I'll kill you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Simple.
Thank you. So to you, sir.
Thank you very much. You see, you don't kill people indiscriminately. Part of the insecurity in this country today is because Mohammed Yusuf was arrested, the leader of Boko Haram, was arrested by the military and handed over to the police alive, and the police killed him. His people went underground, and that is why you have Boko Haram today. And that is why we abhor extrajudicial killing. In response to my friend from the military, you see, the point is, we had a long period of military rule in this country, and a lot of things happened. It was a period where human rights were not recognized. The constitution was not in use. So they have grown to a system where there's no respect for human rights. However, we are now in a democracy, and the military is learning. They are doing well, but they need to do better. But the point we're making about walking in the bush or not walking in the bush is very clear. You know, the military in Nigeria, or even the law enforcement agents generally, are used to highways. They are not bush. And that is why Boko Haram and ISWAP is prospering in the bush. Our officers that have lost their life in the bush is because they are not familiar with the bush struggle. They are not familiar. They are learning now. It is now that they are learning. And I hope they will improve. So that's the point. We're not saying that our officers are not trying, but the major casualty is because this is a terrain they have not been used to. It is the terrorism that is now making them to learn how to walk in the bush.
When the West started coming to Africa, they met an amazing continent, some of the most powerful kingdoms, and they wondered how on earth are we going to conquer such an amazing continent? They came in with their guns, and our ancestors fought with bows and arrows and sticks. And of course, they won. And then after they did that, they wondered why you could be so smart that you want to fight the British, you want to fight the Germans, you want to fight the Portuguese, you want to fight the Italians. How dare you? But the leaders were beheaded, and their remains listed as trophies of conquest were taken to Europe. If you were colonized by the British, their remains remain in Europe today. If you were colonized by the Germans, the Italians, Portuguese, the Belgians, I am talking centuries, those remains are still sitting in jars across Europe. Really? Why? Because they're trophies of conquest. You see, I went to Africa, killed a lion, I got my head, there it is. I went to Africa, I was fighting with guns, they had six. Yes, I won. I have my head over here. But what is even more disturbing is why is it that the Africans haven't done something about it? How long do you think a finger of a German soldier last in Namibia? How long will a thumb of a British soldier last in Kenya? How long will a finger of a Portuguese soldier last in Angola? Not even a minute. They will storm into those countries, kill thousands of people, just to recover that one finger. The question then becomes, what is it that is ailing the black person that we are unable to stand up and fight back? Think of the artifacts, priceless artifacts, stolen from African civilization. They're littering European basements, and many are in the museums. And we all go to Europe and we pay to see what belongs to us. Did you all see that Nigerian guy who went into one of the museums? I forgot which country. I think it was Belgium. And he held one of those bronze statues which was at the entrance. He said, "This is mine, I'm taking it." He created a scene, but he was right. Because we want to see the bill of sale. Why did you pay for this alpha?
Kwame Nkrumah is a visionary par excellence. I mean, he could see far into the future. There were two things he was concerned about. One, African unity and integration. We're confronted with the same challenges today. And I regret that at the time, our forebears in Africa did not see into his vision and then create a much bigger union than we currently are. Now we're 54 countries, each with its own flag, its own national anthem, its own economy, its own central bank, its own currency, everything. So that's the first regret. The second is that he said, now that we've finished the liberation struggle, the next struggle is against neo-colonialism. And exactly is the neo-colonial economic order that we are currently trying to shake off. And so the challenge that us leaders of Africa today face is not a liberation struggle that was fought by Kwame Nkrumah and our forebears. It is the economic struggle to create economic independence, economic advancement for our people, be able to send our children to school, give them the opportunities they deserve, create jobs for them, make life better in our countries so that our children are not crossing the desert and dying in the Mediterranean and all that. So that struggle for us is no longer the liberation struggle. It's the struggle for economic emancipation. Our young people are in a hurry. The Gen Zs and others don't have time to wait for that snail-paced, integration of the continent and economic emancipation. But the thing is, they have such incredible access to knowledge that we could not have dreamed of when we were their age. And so the tools are there for Africa to leapfrog. And so we must look at technology. We must look at digital services, especially in Ghana. The fintech space is changing so much. Our regulation cannot even keep up. every day something else is coming up and we have to recast the regulation to factor it in. And so I believe that things will speed up because of technology, because of artificial intelligence and the pace at which that sector is developing. I believe that.
I was just at the Zambia-Zimbabwe border, and when I crossed into Zimbabwe, here's what happened. Well, I'm a Jamaican, so I have to show my Jamaican passport. When I showed my Jamaican passport, brother, the official at the border asked me for my phone number. That's how special we are. We are loved. He knows Alkaline and Beanie Man. I'm going to show you that video. But we're loved, man. That's all I can say.
Dear some Nigerians online, Bozoma St. John's wedding is a Ghanaian wedding. It's not Nigerian. So you cannot tell us how our people should have dressed. They look beautiful. We like our style. It is ours. We've seen how you guys roll when it comes to fashion. You're fashionable. We are like, oh, it's nice. But not everyone wants to be draped in fully beaded, train-having gown to feel stylish. Ghanaians have our innate style, and we're very okay with it. Everyone you saw at Bozoma St. John's wedding has the means. They have the money to pay for anything a Nigerian designer would make. But they didn't choose such styles. They chose a style that is reflective of their personal style. And you've got to respect that. At this point, it's not giving main character energy. It's giving villain, Kilalomi. That is what you are. And you've got to stop that. Respect other people's culture and way of living. We see what you do, how you wear, how you eat, how you spend. We don't want it. We've seen the cost and we don't want to pay it.
I'm a Nigerian Ghanaian living in Ghana, and one of my biggest cultural shock is my name, Nana. Everybody is literally called Nana in Ghana. Almost everyone is called Nana, 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 Nana. And my name too is also Nana. So me coming fresh with my thick Ghanaian accent, Nigerian accents when I came, everyone automatically think I'm a full Nigerian. So if I tell them my name is Nana, they're like, are you trying to steal a Ghanaian name? Your real name. That's my real name. My name is Nana. My name is Nana. So I don't want to keep explaining to everybody. That's why I just keep telling people, okay, my name is Ova. You can call me Ova, or you can pronounce it, no problem. Yeah, as it's. Well, we made a film last year and we are bringing it to YouTube this year. I Can't Love Another. And it's also a Nigerian Ghanaian type of movie. You would love it. Kindly subscribe to my channel and let's go.
A former world boxing champion, Zolani Tate, has been shot dead in South Africa. Now, the South African police have described his murder as an ambush. So he was ambushed by some people, and apparently he was shot dead. So he has won several titles and was a former world boxing champion. And this news has come as a big shock to the fans of the boxing world. And it's really sad when this happens, a young life taken so early, but more details are to follow. But is one of those things that is devastating to the family and the fans, and we are wishing his family our condolences and at this very difficult time.
You see, what VERYDARKMAN was talking about, it's something that is like public knowledge. But having the military, the police, the senior most police in Nigeria, the senior most military people in Nigeria sitting and you telling them face to face that they are corrupt. Bro, I'm afraid for him. Seriously, I am very, very much afraid for him, because how many people can do this in Nigeria if not for VERYDARKMAN? How many people can do this with this boldness and basically talking about how these bandits operate? Because at his level, definitely he has some information in front out of all these big people in Nigeria. Someone made a comment in the comment section, and he was like, that statement that he made, that when these people are being caught in the act, they should unalive him. He should be careful they don't even plot something against him, so that they would use what he said against him. You know, Nigeria is something else, and if you are not careful, because these people will go home, sit down and think about all of the things that he said, and especially the people that are like involved in some of these things that he mentioned are going to be pissed. They are going to be pissed. Election is coming, I think next year, 2027, for Nigeria, and the country is hot. People are campaigning and all that, but bro, hey, this is crazy. This is just crazy. But you know, we live to see, because some of these things that he said, it's not like it's a lie. You know, like you see the lady who was hosting the event herself, she was trying to shut him down and all that, because I'm very sure she felt he's going too far. But he has to say it as it is. He's not that type of people that will sugarcoat stuffs like this, because it involves human lives. But I don't know what you say, Charlie. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's know what you think. Thank you so much for watching.